It's 2026, and if you're still not doing your vision board, what are you doing? Literally, what are you doing? Manifestation is a real shit, and if you're not using the benefits of it, why are you literally sabotaging your dreams? I do not get that. Like, so many people just do nothing about it, and they go nowhere because they do not do anything about it. And you know what's the first step to do anything about it, to do anything about your dreams, is to literally believe in that shit. Because sometimes you're like, oh, I would want to do this, but it's not possible. Everything is possible. Who told you that it's not possible? Like, literally, who told you that? Anything is possible. And I know so many examples, so many proofs that manifestation is real and anything is possible. Literally, anything is possible. You know how many famous people got famous because of the manifestation? A lot. Literally, like even Beyonce, she started believing in the alter ego. She started manifesting it, and look where she's now. Like, she's one of the most popular pop stars ever. Tom Holland, like so many people. I could give you the examples of 50 people. You can look up like the celebrities who manifested their dream lives. I saw this one thing that millionaires do not always believe in God and manifestation. Billionaires do. So if you want to reach in this like possible level, reach an impossible level. I want to do the impossible, okay? And there's nothing such as impossible. This is just a standard, like put it by somebody else. And I hate it because you know what? The children, when they are born, they never have limited mindsets. It's not like somebody's born and they just like don't believe in themselves. It's not something that is just like biologically, you know, put it into our brain. No, this is something that when we're born, we're like, okay, I can do that. I can do that. Hey, this person did that, so this is possible for me. This is how children's brain work. And then when they start to voice it out, when they start to actually like be like, hey, I want to be an astronaut. And somebody says, oh yeah, you're not going to be an astronaut. They're like, huh, so maybe I'm not going to be an astronaut. And this is how the limited mindset works, because somebody has like the limit on their mindset and they put this limit onto the kid. And then the kid grows up and they're like, I'm not going to be an astronaut. I'm not going to be an astronaut. And guess what? Maybe he could have been an astronaut, but this limited mindset is just put it onto him. He's like, no, I'm not going to be that. So take the limit off. Literally, who set the limit in your head? This is bullshit. This is bullshit to stop believing that you can achieve anything. I'm always saying like when I'm already going to be like rich as fuck, because honestly, money is just a material thing. Anything in the universe works as if it's here, it's going to be here. Like if it's in you, it's going to be around you. Always. So if you just believe that you're going to have something, if you think as the mindset, like I'm already having it, it's in my future, it's as if I already got that. Like if you, for example, right now, I know I'm going to have my dream job. I'm going to have my dream house. I'm going to have my dream relationship. And if I'm already in this mindset, I'm like, why do I have to worry about that? It's already mine. And vision board is helping so much with just understanding, with taking the limit off and starting to think as on the level of, hey, this is mine. Actually, I already have it. Hey, why do I need to worry? This is mine. Like, it's literally my life. If you're just doing your vision board and just putting it away in the corner, what? Like, it's as if you did the great project and you're like, okay, I'm gonna put it away. Like sometimes I just do not understand people. And you know what? I am like kind of mad at myself because even though I'm doing, oh my gosh, like I love vision boards. This is something I do every single like bigger new start, right? Like new academic year, New Year's, right? Like the summer and just like the end of something, the beginning of something. I always do vision boards. I love it. I have it on my laptop. I have it on my computer. I have it on my phone. I have it like physically. I love it. I also, I do the vision boards in my journal, and sometimes I'm just like reading about it, and it's wonderful. But I'm kind of mad because the last vision board I did, like physical vision board, I put it away. Why did I do it? And I'm kind of mad at this. But anyway, the best thing when you already have your vision board done is literally just to put it somewhere that you're gonna be seeing it all the time. Like for example, near the entrance. Like if I'm going inside my room, what is the first thing I'm looking at? Put it there. Like put the vision board. The vision board is supposed to be seen, okay? It's supposed to be looked at. It's supposed to be like programming your brain of like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna put it and then like, I'm just gonna forget about it. No, this is not how the vision board is supposed to work. The vision board is supposed to give you the vision of your future, okay? It's supposed to give you the vision, and the visions, the more they are like in your head, the more you think about something, the more this is actually going to be a reality, because how the brain functions is not what is your goal, but the more you think about something, the more you are programming it, this is my reality. It's thinking about what is already known for you. If you wanna take your brain and make it know something, make it be comfortable with some thought, then you have to keep this thought over and over in your head. And at first it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be like, what? No, delete that thought, okay? Delete the thought of like, what? No, this is impossible. Think of it as this. When you look at your vision board, look at the like specific pictures, specific things, and think of, how do I feel as if I already had it? Create that feeling and look at it and visionate yourself. Visionate, because this is a vision board. Visionate yourself in this picture. Just be like, and just take a few minutes a day just looking at the vision board, and it's gonna bring you so much benefit, because it's literally gonna program your brain into thinking in, this is my life. This is literally how my life looks like. And it's gonna bring you it. I have so much proof of the vision board just literally being brought into the life. Afterwards, at the end of the like era that I was doing the vision board of, I was looking back and I was like, it was literally creepy, because every single time everything came to life. Even in 2024, I had on my vision board like being, in the water, swimming a lot, because like in the summer, I love, this is my favorite thing, like the sea, I love it. So I had a lot of pictures like that. And I also had like this one thing that was from Greece. I always wanted to go to Greece, but I was like, I cannot really afford it right now, because I had a lot of trips coming up, and I was like, I cannot really afford it. And guess what? At the job, I was working as a nanny for this really rich family, and they took me to the trip to Creta, to Greece, and I was there for free, literally just like taking care of a little girl that I love taking care of the babies. I just love kids in general. It was like literally 3 hours a day, and I was like living there for free, and I was eating all the amazing food, and it was like, I couldn't believe it. I was there in this paradise. It looked so beautiful. I was walking and I was like, how is this even possible? How is this even real? And I was swimming in this crystal water, and then I thought, like, those images look exactly like my vision board. And then when I came back like from the holiday, it was like at the end of the summer, I was looking at my vision board and I was looking at the pictures, and I was like, it's creepy, because everything came true. And also I want to be very specific on your vision boards, because during this one, like making this one vision board, right, like a few years ago, I was making the vision of somebody being in love with me. I wanted to manifest my dream relationship, so I put it like somebody being in love with me and giving me the princess treatment and everything. I didn't put any image of me being in love, of me doing like being in this relationship, just somebody giving me these things, right? I know that it's also about the timing, about not the right person, because right now I'm in a lovely relationship with my person, and like I know that it wouldn't be like this if it wasn't also for all the past events of my life. But I didn't fall in love back with the person of this relationship. So basically I didn't put me being in love, and I don't know if this came to life or something like that, but basically I didn't manifest me being in love. I manifested somebody being in love with me. And so the next year I put it on my vision board, literally like 2025 vision board. I put it that like I have a best relationship, like me being in love and somebody being in love. And guess what? Like I'm right now super in love with my boyfriend, and I have like a healthy relationship that I love, and like it's just amazing. And I couldn't have thought of it better. And it's just wow. Honestly, I think about like making your vision board. The best thing that you can do while making your vision board is, how can I do it in the best way that it's gonna bring me the emotion of it? So not only about the pictures, but also when you're doing the pictures, I sometimes like edit myself instead of some other people, like from Pinterest. When I take the photos or something like that, I like change the faces. So it's gonna be better for me, for the imagination, to literally like think of, hey, this is my life, this is me. And also other things, I always put the quotes. I always put like motivational quotes that throughout the year, like for example, when like not only throughout the year, but like in general, that make me feel. It's not only about like, oh, it makes sense, it's like a nice quote. No, put the quotes that make you feel something, because this is literally the best way. Because the vision, the whole idea of manifestation, it's not about just, oh, I'm gonna have $1 billion, I'm gonna have $1 billion, I'm gonna have $1 billion. No, like feel it. You have to feel the things. You have to like visualize everything. You have to put the image, put the feeling in your brain, because every single time that you imagine something, your brain cannot like see the difference between what is real and what is imagined. And when you imagine those things, like actually imagine those, you put in the feeling, you get the emotion, and this is what is important, because you start vibrating on this emotion, and this is super important. This is literally the whole thing, what the whole thing is about. So when you start to do this, you start to visualize, you start to think of it, you start to feel about it, and you just vibrate at literally the level of the thing that you want. And this is going to bring you the fruits that you want from it. So when you're doing the vision boards, remember to do it in such way that it's going to bring you the emotions. And I could give you like 100, life hacks on how to do it, but it has to be your thing. I always like to do it materially, plus on all my devices, like on my phone, on my laptop, on my computer, like everywhere I can. I just put my vision board. Whenever I open my phone, my laptop, my computer, I just look at those images, and I do not always like just swipe and do the thing. Like when I'm in a rush, yes. But usually I take a second to look at my vision board, and I'm like, yes, exactly, yes. And this is very important, to look at it as much as you can, to visualize, to literally like, it's supposed to help you with understanding that this is something that is true, that this is something that is already yours. When you put the images, I always like to put the images from my point of view, from my perspective. So for example, when I want to be in my best form, right, like physically, I do not put the image of somebody just being in their physics. No, I put like, for example, like this. So like whenever I would be looking down and I want to, I don't know, like manifest the great abs, right? So like from this perspective, the abs on the stomach. Or for example, if I want to manifest the sauna, I do not put the image of somebody in the sauna, but like as if I would look from the perspective of the sauna. So like it's going to be better for me to imagine myself in this position. Or for example, from the YouTube channel, whenever I want to manifest something about like having a YouTube channel or having a lot of people in my community, it's mostly like from my perspective, like where would I see literally the people, like would it be on the reactions, like the comments or messages from people or PR packages, like something like that. And like I try to put the images, put the quotes in the way that it's going to make me feel. And also it's going to be from my point of view. It's not going to be just like somebody there, because it's like, it's a nice life to have, but also do it in a way that is going to help you to understand that this is your life. This is how your life is looking like. Okay. So it's not something that you just have like one way to do. Vision boards can have multiple ways. That's why I'm not telling you exactly the things. I'm just telling you the way I can do it, and the way that if you're similar to me, then you can do it also. But just do it in a way that it's going to make you believe, that it's going to make you feel, because this is literally the whole thing, that like what the whole thing is about, right? So whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to focus on, just put it on your vision board, and that's it. Billionaires manifest, believe in God. Millionaires, not always. And it's always like that, because like when you want to reach to the impossible, you have to believe in the impossible, because it's always like you bring into your life what you believe. It's always first in your head and then on the outside. It's never the other way around. It's like you had to first have the thought of this being possible in any way, and then it's afterwards in your life. It's not like, oh, it came into my life and I cannot believe it, like I did. No, you had to first think about it. And sometimes, like, even if you do not realize it right now, maybe somewhere, someday somebody put the idea in your head, and then you started like, you subconsciously were like, hey, this could be true. This could be something like that I could want. And then you were thinking about it, and the more you were thinking about it, the more you were bringing it in. Even if you haven't fully been like, okay, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. If you thought about it in a way that like, one day I'm going to have it, like even subconsciously, then it was put it into your life. And this is it. Like, it literally is it. And another thing, be delusional. Take the limit off. You don't have to think of the possible things. Think of the things that you were always, like, for example, dreaming of as a child. Like, what do you actually want? It's not about, for example, some people say, oh, I want to be rich. What do you want to be rich for? Like, what is the thing that you want to get rich for? Do you want to, for example, provide for your family? Do you want to have nice vacation all the time? Do you want to have, like, be able to afford your, like, dream hobby? What is that you want, that money is going to be the way to, like, provide for it? Because, for example, sometimes if you just want to, I don't know, play the tennis professionally, but you do not have the source for it, so you want to manifest money. manifest the end goal, manifest what you want at the end, not the money itself, because the money is like pointless. I was actually thinking about it because I was like, if my husband had lots and lots of money, like he would be stupid rich, right? And he would pay for everything. He would pay for all my shopping. He would pay for every like expense of the family. Like me making the money, I was like, when I was thinking about it, I was like, what do I need it for? What is my money bringing? So like, I do not manifest the money then. I can focus on to other things. Like, for example, I could enjoy my life, like doing all my hobbies, expanding myself, and like, for example, focusing on my family, on my friends, on my hobbies, on my self-development, so many things that before, like if I didn't have like, if my husband wasn't like stupid rich, then my money would also help me with this. So that's why I would want to get rich. But otherwise, if like those things that I want, like personally for myself, was already like in my reach, then what would I need the money for? So do not manifest just like the way for your end goal. Manifest the end goal. Like, for example, right now, it's not that I want to manifest a camera, a microphone, and this and that, like a way for my channel to be bettered. No, I can manifest other things, like the end goal, like in my YouTube channel, what do I want to do? I want to inspire people. I want to share the things that I believe in. I want to actually build a community and comfort other people and literally like expand people's limits. Like, I want to do that. So what can I do? I can, for example, I already have those DMs, like people texting me and being like, you actually like helped me so much with my mindset. And this is basically a cherry on top, by the way. And I literally like, I can put those screenshots on my vision board and be like, I actually do inspire people. Like I actually do have a community already and people are watching me and I'm actually helping other people to better themselves. And this is something beautiful and this is something amazing. And this is my end goal. This is something that I want. And of course I want to expand because I want to do it with like a bigger community. But this is like the camera, this, that. It's not the end goal. The end goal is literally this community that I already have. So I can expand it in some way, but I will not be manifesting like the material goods to bring me to this. No, I will manifest this because this is my end goal. You know what I mean? Do not focus onto the ways, because sometimes we're like limiting ourselves, because if you wanted to play the tennis, but you didn't have the resource for it, right? And you are manifesting the money, you wouldn't think of the way that, for example, the God had the other way. And he is like, okay, he's not going to get the money. He's going to have like a special scholarship that he doesn't have to pay for anything. The scholarship pays entirely for all his course and he can play the sport. Like he doesn't have to earn the money and then spend the money. He can just be provided for it. That's it. And maybe you didn't think of this way. Maybe you didn't think in this category. So if you're manifesting a certain way, you're limiting all the other ways. And there are so many ways. Like God is limitless. And sometimes you do not know what you do not know. Sometimes you're like, okay, but like my way, my only way is cut it out. How can I get there? This is not your only way. Who said that? Who said that this is your only way? Like, what are you even talking about? God is limitless. And if you manifest something, if you pray, because for me, manifestation is like a prayer. Like whenever I'm manifesting, I'm always praying. Whenever I'm praying, I like for something, not only to think for something, then I'm manifesting. It's like, for me, it's the same, because I'm devoting my life fully to God. And like, I know that he's going to bring me something that I want or something that is much better for me. There's no other way. Like, it's literally like, I'm his daughter and he cares for me and he would never do anything to sabotage me in any way. Sometimes we do not know what we do not know, right? And I was like before praying for example, the boys that I was dating. And I was like, please God, like if he is the one, just like keep him in my life and like take those like intrusive thoughts out of my head, because sometimes I was like feeling unsure, and usually I was feeling unsure, and it was because those were not my people. And the God knew what he was doing, and he was like, no, honey, I'm not gonna keep them in your life because they're not your people. And I didn't know that yet. I didn't know that those people were literally just like the versions of them in my head were not them, actually. And when he took them out of my life, I was actually like, I cannot say that I didn't know, that I like wasn't praying if this is your will, because I was always, whenever I'm praying, I'm like, if this is your will, keep me like this and that. Like, this is something that I want, and if this is your way, then please like keep me like that. But I never tried to do something like, bring me this and that's it, because I do not know some things. Like, I do not want to intrude in God's plans for me, because he knows what is best for me. So this is what I mean. Like, if he's not going to bring me the thing that I want, he's going to bring me something better, because sometimes we ask for this little compared to this much that God has for us. And if I want to, for example, ask for just those little things in my manifestation, and he has this big thing for me, then I'm going to be like, bring me this if you will, And if you want, then I cannot wait for the present you have for me, because it's so amazing that if this is not enough for me, then imagine the thing that is enough for me. Like, how amazing will that be? So sometimes do not limit yourself with the ways, okay? If you want to manifest the end goal, maybe because it's never that you manifest something that is not meant for you. If you have the idea in your head of what you want, it's because, first of all, God put the idea in you. And second of all, the future version of you already has it. Like, you wouldn't have the idea of it if you weren't meant for it. So, or if you weren't meant to go this way a little bit, to go the other way even more. And it's like, you never know what is gonna like be waiting for you. So just wait, just relax, and just literally detach from like the possible or impossible, or like, I want this, so like I'm gonna grab to this because this is my only, like, some people are manifesting winning the lottery, but they do not think of, okay, I can maybe not win the lottery, but I can get my dream job that is actually gonna pay me like, I don't know, enormous amounts of money, and then like I'm gonna have my dream life with like everything that I desire, and I do not need the winning the lottery to have my dream life. And sometimes we limit ourselves, like literally, we actually limit ourselves by thinking, this is the only way. Oh my God, I didn't win the lottery. Now like my life is, what are you even saying? So first of all, be delusional, but do not limit also your ways. It's not only be delusional as if, for example, oh, I will get rich by marrying rich. This is not your only way. Like, you can do so much more. There are so many other ways. And maybe this way is not meant for you. But guess what? If God will not bring you this, he's going to bring you something that is 10 times better. So manifest the end goal. Manifest what you want to do. So do not only think in a category like, oh, I have to go this way. I have to bring no. Think of something like, what is that I actually want? If I didn't have any limits, don't think of the ways to bring you there. Think of where you want to be brought, okay? Think of this way. Don't think of like, oh, I want to live in this place. Why? What is this place going to provide for you? Like, think of those categories, okay? And if you just love this place, if you just love the city, then put the images of the city, because maybe your life there wouldn't be perfect, but maybe you would have the resources, like in your actual dream life, you would have the resources to travel to your favorite city, like all the time. So you don't have to live there, because maybe actually living there is not as good, it's not as pretty, but maybe you're gonna have the resources to be going there all the time, to actually not be like far away from your favorite place. Don't limit yourself in any way. Do not limit yourself in your goals, but do not limit yourself also in the ways. Believe in the vision boards, because they are true, and also because they bring you the things that you want. I cannot stress how much manifestation is real. This is something that I guess you just have to experience, but to experience this, you have to believe in it. So fake it till you make it, be delusional, and magic is real. So that's all I wanted to say. And honestly, I cannot wait to get with my vision boards, because this is still just the beginning of the New Year's and I didn't finish my vision board, but it's looking so pretty already and I cannot wait for it to be finished. And please tell me in the comments what you want to put on your vision board, what is going to be there, what you want to manifest, and just we're claiming the energy, okay? Remember to feel, remember to bring the emotions. This is the important part. And just, babes, I love you so much, and you were something that I was manifesting for years, and it's something that's still so unreal to me that I already have this community, I already have you people, and I'm so lucky. You guys can, like, I cannot even believe it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video and what you want to manifest, okay? Let me know. If you want to see more into this channel, subscribe and put the like up. And I love you guys so much. Have a good day. Bye.